Check 1 2. Alrighty. Good afternoon, everyone. Creed. Wanted to give you guys a little bit of update here on the small account challenge over, or not challenge, but education. It's been a very busy week the last couple weeks, and I haven't seen as many great opportunities for the account. We've taken a couple trades, and I wanted to just go over that, where the account is, what the future for the account is, and things like that. So if you hear some noise in the background, I do apologize. Got my dog walking around, and it is the weekend. So where are we at? Well, let's go ahead over here to the positions. So let me go ahead and get that window up. There we go. Get our positions window up. Get that expanded. That way you guys can see the orders that have been set out as well. So all orders for the last 30 days. So we can see through here all the orders for the last 30 days. We've had a couple different little plays right through here, but nothing that was absolutely outstanding overall. So we can see here we made some trades on ears, FAT, FAT, KBNT, MICT, MTP, NCLH, OPGN, SLO, and WORX. Some winners, some losers. I've documented the wins and the losses in the document files. You can find those in the room drive, and you're able to see the fill out of the trade that was projected to occur, the results, and then the follow-up journal entry on that. There's several videos on that already, and I'll keep those coming out as they come. But if there are no good opportunities, then I just will not take a trade on the account. Now, I've been pondering in these, we've recently finally had some more volatility, and hopefully that's going to pick up pretty soon. So that will allow for the account to grow overall. But something to keep in mind with that is during these low volatility times, you've also got to figure out, okay, well, I'm not being paid for just sitting here. I've got to do something. So I've been tossing around the idea about doing a little bit of an equity injection into it so that the account will be able to do spreads overall, because in a low volatile time, not a super low vol time, but a low vol time, you're still going to get some premium, but we also want to allow ourselves another option versus just looking for that quick volatile move overall. So most of these trades have been taken in the pre-market. There was one trade that I thought that the stop was in, and it wasn't, and that actually ended up taking a pretty good size hit on the account there. But it is what it is. You know, we can't change it now, and I made some notes of that in the recap logs as well, that because I was trying to do the chat room, the futures account, and keeping track of all that, that it was distracting me from making a good trade on this. Do keep in mind, all of these orders are live. That's, you know, my live money and everything on there. But, you know, we're trying to keep this as realistic as we possibly can. Now, you know, I'll let you guys decide on whether or not I should do an equity injection and start running spreads on it. The plan was to wait until the account grew to $2,000, wait until it grew to $2,000 before we started doing the options. I may just go ahead and do an equity injection to get that, because most people, they're going to start an account with around 2K. You know, they're going to do some work, put some things together, and then they're realistically going to start with an account with 2 to 5K. Some people only 1,000, some people 500, and you're going to encounter some struggles with that because primarily you do not want to use excess leverage, especially when you don't know what you're doing. You know, that's irresponsible overall. So we'll make that decision later on. For right now, it's still just going to stay, you know, making stock trades all the way through, no options yet. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on that. You can see there are trades here. Most rates, it's 9-1 and 9-3 right through here. Let me see if there we go. So we got 9-4, 9-3, 9-1, and you can see it's already 9-12. So there were just no great opportunities. And you can see the quantity sizing right through here. So you can see market in, market out, what everything was at that time. Now, keep in mind that with this small account, you know, yes, it is zero commissions, but that's only making $5, $10 a trade. And when you weigh it out as far as allocation to presented time, is it worth it? And on a micro account, no, it's not. It's absolutely not worth it overall, because during the small account, you're building process, but you're not building wealth. That is why I want to introduce the spreads idea into this so early, is because that is going to allow you to build somewhat minimal wealth in there, but you're still building wealth overall while you are doing your day trade. So it allows you to split the account in a responsible manner and grow that account in a more time positive aspect. So we can see right in here, we had a trade on what was that, ears? Yeah, we had ears right here, and it actually filled it out in 2 orders right through here. So we can see that for some reason we didn't have any fills right through here, but I had the intelligence set up. So 108 out at 109, 112, so it filled it in 2 lots right through there. We have, oh, there we go. Yeah, we got the ears, ears, and ears and ears. So there were buy, sell, sell, sell. So what happened is a purchase order and then the sell order right through here. I don't know why it's double ordered. So I don't know why this is happening right in there. We can see obviously you're filled and you're out, but there's no reason there's no reason a filled order should be for an out, because this account cannot short. So, it's something to keep in mind. SHI or SHLO, we can see right in here. We can see the filled order at buy was at 92, and then the sell order was a limit price when I put it in, but the fill price was at 80, so there was a 12-cent loss on that one. So you can go right through here and run the numbers. The current, let me see. Oops, no, I need to bring over balances, not positions, balances. So you can see the current valuation of this account is sitting at 1151. So it's not a big thing to just add another $900 to it and get it to 2,000, to where it's going to be able to work with the spreads themselves and then be paying itself as we're going through. So something to just ponder overall. But for the next probably September, I'll keep it as stock only, and then I'll ask the community question on that. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's doing what it is. It's slow growth overall, and that's what you expect with a small account, is $10 here, $15 there. But it's by no means quantum growth, or what I would personally consider time value growth. But that's not the purpose of it. In general, the main purpose of it is to teach good habits with a trading system, and that's what we've been working. Besides a few hiccups on my end, to where I forgot to put in a stop order or things like that, or where I assumed I put in a stop order and it didn't go through on my end. That is what it is. You have to keep in mind that when you're on your account and you're focusing solely on your account, due to everything I've got going on from time to time, that did take an effect and caused me to have some losses on the account. So, that is what it is. I made the notes, and now I know what I need to do to be able to trade this account and give you guys this experience, but still maintain my bigger accounts and doing the chat room and everything like that. So it's been a little bit of a struggle to put things together, but I just wanted to make you guys aware of it. Again, we're keeping this thing as fully transparent as possible all the way through, and mainly using TradeStation, using trade ideas and black box for the alerting, using some pretty standard methods when it comes to trading in the pre-market. So looking for good movement, good volatility, good news pushes, things like that, and using a couple good breakout strategies overall. But this account being under PDT, it only has 3 trades a week. So we want to make sure whatever trade we're about to take, is going to be a high probability trade. So something to keep in mind. Other than that, that's pretty much the small account, where it's at, what we're dealing with, what's kind of the future for the account, but we're just going to keep pushing forward on it. Make sure you check out the room drive to get those logs of all the trades and everything. And if you got any questions, you can always hit us up at bbteam@bullishbears.com. You can always hit me up in the chat room or our community at bullishbears.com. If you're trying to reach anyone specific, put their name in the subject title. That way we can make sure we get the email over to them. Other than that, I think that squares us away on anything. So, as always, remember, guys and gals, your trades are in the history, and I'll see you around. Stay green, peeps.